Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second set. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Let it slip. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. First down, and they go with Swift again. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball on both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
On first and 10, it's Swift. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Once again, it's Swift. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10.
What is it? Hey, volunteer.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let it slip. Watch out. Watch out.
To the air, Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore from 17 yards out. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. This time, Jackson will throw it. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Jackson, option right. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
From the gun, Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
180! 180!
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RP. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Williams. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The final shot before break. Williams. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the option right is Jackson. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To throw, Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What is that?
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off the play fake, it's Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
What is it? Hold on. Here we go.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Williams. Now, a quick throw there is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
What is up?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down and goal to go.
What is up?
Here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Ready to run! Ahead, 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 ahead.
One more time with Swift. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
LeBron, slam left, slam left. Go, LeBron.
Back to throw. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys.
The two-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Bears 15.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dayo Odangbo in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
First down. A gain of 43.
Throwing. Jackson.
First down, Baltimore.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plan.